Hello, beautiful Aries, and welcome into my channel, The Rare Gazelle. My name is Reem, and welcome into your reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries. So right off the bat, I was actually on your page for the your scripted channeled messages, and the page immediately turned to Virgo. So some of you may be connected to a Virgo, or you may have Virgo in your chart. Take a look at your placements should you need to. So what I do, I script channel. Here's yours that I scripted on January 30th for you, and I'm doing your reading now. Energy and readings are timeless. Take what you need at this moment that you are watching the video. If it doesn't resonate with you, just gracefully move forward, okay? So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries, gonna walk you through the channeled messages, your spiritual growth reading, and then your love reading. I also sometimes get health messages, so if that does come throughout the reading, it could be for you or someone that you are connected to, so please use your discretion and your discernment at all times. Okay, so what I got for you at the end of January was the message of an ancestral mutation. And this had everything to do with transmutation. A lot of things are changing, not only physically, but spiritually, metaphysically, in all different dimensions and realities as well. It feels like alternate realities are also shifting. And there's this ancestral mutation here happening where your ancestors are also shifting and changing as you are shifting and changing, and thus the realities are also shifting and changing. It feels like a collective transformation that is occurring in all facets of your soul, okay? It feels very massive, it feels very big. And the message here for you, alongside this transformation that's taking place, is that you belong. There's a lot of traumas and wounds of fear around belongingness. Where do I belong? There's a lot of struggle with this in the past. You may have felt like you didn't fit in or that you can't fit in. You may have tried to fit in with different, cliques at school, within your family, even within your friend group now. You may even feel like you have a little bit of like a gap in understanding, or people misunderstanding you. You may still even feel to this day that what you speak or how you feel or how you express yourself is lost in translation. So there's this message of Aries, you belong. So take up space. You are finding belongingness in the spaces between, okay? I'm going to say that again. You are finding belongingness in the spaces between. So you may also be working with Goddess Hecate, is also now coming through. Also Goddess Isis, because there's a lot of energies now, and typically when I talk about the in-between, I talk about this gray area, but what's coming through for you is that the in-between is coming out in kind of like darkness, just like a dark area where it looks like if you were to step into it, you were gonna fall. But in fact, when you step into it, you're going to take up its space, okay? I also got the message of towers of truth. There's a lot of tower energy, as we mentioned, with this transformation, this collective transformation that's happening, not only for you, but your ancestors and these dimensional realities that we're talking about here as well. I also got a flower tattoo on the ankle. It like wraps around the entirety of someone's ankle. And I got the number 1919. Towers are tumbling down, so you can take up the space in its place. So I don't remember actually why I channeled that message, but it had something to do with that. It has something to do with that area, that gray area, finding belongingness in the spaces between. So something, okay, now I remember that I'm talking about it. Something stood in this dark area before, but it has tumbled down, and so that space is now open. In that open space, you're going to step into it and take over, so to speak. Okay. It feels like something massive. Like this is something massive for some of you. Like I keep getting words of like system, infrastructure. I don't know why I just got this word dominion. I have no idea why I got that word. But systems and infrastructures are coming through, and like really big organizations. This could be like even a shift in society, or a shift in some kind of system that you work in. Maybe you work in a very specific field, or industry. It just feels like what stood there before, or what stands there today, is going to tumble, and you're going to take its place. Okay, we'll get more into the cards and see what needs to come through for you in regards to that message. I also got the song come through of London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down. So this actually is connected to your love reading. This could also be connected to, your relationships with others. It doesn't have to be romantic, but there may be, or there have been, some disconnects in emotional connections. Okay, but this is temporary, and those connections will be rebuilt or replaced with new connections. Okay. I also got a lot of inflammation in someone's joints, specifically arthritis. Again, health messages could be for you or someone that you are closely connected to or related to. Frankincense oil is coming through for you a lot. Okay, Aries, so get frankincense oil. You can, just roll it on your wrist. You can smell it. You can also diffuse it in a diffuser. But frankincense oil very specifically for inflammation, joints, and arthritis. Okay, so this was these were your channeled messages. Okay, right there. I always take a picture of them. I post them on my Instagram. I also upload them on the YouTube community page. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I was gifted this deck, so thank you so much for gifting me this deck. It's the Ancestral deck by Kyle Gray, I believe. Have not used it. I think I used it maybe once on myself, but have not used it in a reading before. So really excited to get into this one and see what needs to come through for Aries. Okay, very, very stiff. It's interesting, I went to a new deck for you. Some of you are handling news, like new news is something that I'm seeing here. Handling something new. You could be starting a new project, going into a new endeavor, moving into this new space. You belong. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I shuffled these so much, and they're still fairly new, but I feel like it's because of this energy. You know what I'm gonna do? I feel like it's not gonna come out properly. I'm gonna split the deck, and I'm gonna pick the middle one. I'm just gonna choose one. You have here the Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Okay? Be graceful in movement and action. Okay. I'm going to move to the next oracle deck here for you. See, I feel like you're about to step into something really big. You are about to move into a really big space. Yeah, growth. You could be seeing 555 a lot as well. Sorry, I'm still working out the camera, the lighting. So just bear with me for a moment here. Pay attention to when the next waxing crescent moon is as well, is something that's sticking out. 555, okay? Very powerful number for you. Even do you see here how there is growth around the earth? Okay, you see how the roots are encompassing this the entire globe. I feel like you are growing into a space. I feel like I'm getting the imagery of someone yanking the roots, like how when you want to repot a plant, you want to take the plant and its roots in its entirety and you want to move it to the new pot. I'm seeing that being done. I'm seeing you being displaced somewhere else. You're making a really big move here. And this doesn't have to be a physical move, okay? When we talk about momentum, when we talk about movement and action, sometimes it's not physical. Majority of the time it's energetic. They're energetic shifts, they're energetic movements, they're energetic actions. For others of you, this may be physical. You may be physically moving, changing careers, moving to another position. Some of you, this is stepping into your purpose. You're about to do something so big here. A tower is falling, and you're going to take its space. You're going to take its place. I feel like you're moving silently, Aries, is what I feel like, because this is so big. What you're doing here is so big. Who you are is so big. You're larger than life. Your growth has emerged into something larger than what you had anticipated and planned for. You're moving into this space, but you're moving silently into it. You may be feeling like you can't tell anybody. Not only because they may not understand you or fear of belonging into this space, but you're doing it in such a graceful manner. And what I'm getting here with the Shaolin Master is quiet, is stillness, because that is power. And you've waited a really long time. You can see that clock. You've waited a really long time for this. Movement and silence. A lot of silence here. Yeah. So this is a combination deck of the Good Tarot and the Liffruma Healing Oracle deck, which is a new rune deck that not only myself created, but with my fellow travelers. It's on pre-order. Link is in the description box below. So what I'm gonna do, just gonna do a quick shuffle here, and then we'll get into the cards. It's interesting. So the year 2021 was very significant for some of you guys. Sorry, before I move forward. You see the difference in these cards? Sorry. You see the roots here? And the roots finally being set in a space. See this momentum? I know there's some kind of struggle here. Okay, we'll talk about this. I'm also seeing 5/21. This could be a date. I am also doing this on April 5th, this reading. But I'm getting 5/21 as a very specific date. That's May 21st. Okay? I'm seeing that 2021 was a hard year for some of you. I'm seeing that there was a choice made that didn't necessarily go as planned. I'm seeing that it was a really hard choice. I'm seeing that there were consequences. I'm seeing that you had to pick up and move, some of you physically. You had to relocate, you had to move, you had to shift. I'm also seeing this very energetically, that it wasn't that light of a change or that light of a transformation. It was very difficult. It was very difficult to find belongingness, to find where you can set roots and to find your core. I'm also getting someone who's right-handed. I don't know what that message has to do with anything right now. But I'm seeing someone write with their right hand. The right hand is sticking out. Could be just symbolic, but all right. Okay, you have here 53. You have here the heartache rune. This is number 8, and then you have here 8 at the bottom as well, the 8 of water. Okay, I'm going to read the poem because some of you may resonate with the poem. Sobbing, throbbing, dark sparks grab hold of the heart, crushing the soul's freedom. Dread threads reach out with serpentined, hooked fangs that sink and pierce deep. Why? Cries the choking soul, but the deep dark hole opens wider and anger tangles itself around, cuffing harsh lines into the flesh, victimizing us. It clings and wrings out each drop of love from every thought. I feel like what started to stand out to me before I read it was the deep dark hole. That dark hole that you are taking space in is something that is resonating here in this energy, okay? Because here was a deep dark hole, and then you started to take up its space, okay? But I feel like the journey here has been a heartache. I feel like there's been a lot of entanglements in the year 2021. Okay, you got entangled with individuals, entangled in financial constraints, entangled in something energetically as well. Could be even ancestral wounds that you were entangled with, that you had to untangle yourself from. So there were a lot of entanglements that you have untangled and started to find the roots that were yours. You carried a lot from others. I'm seeing that this as entanglement from others, other people, your ancestors, just other wounds that were connected to yours, and like the people that you met in this world connected to yours because you crossed paths with them, and it's just you carried a lot that wasn't just for you to carry. So you had to untangle that and find out what is yours. What are just your wounds? What are your thoughts? What is your pain? What is yours? What is just you, Aries? Does that make sense? And that's what you have, that's what you moved away from, an emotional distance. Remember, we were talking about London Bridge, emotional connections. Disconnects and emotional connections are exactly what you need to untangle yourself from them right now, okay? So that you can find what is just you, what is yours, okay? All right, let's move forward. You can't make this up. Anchored. This is the anchor rune. Number 34, which is number 7. Anchored. We talked about that here because you're settling into a new space. Okay, you're doing something so big, you're getting ready, you're anchoring yourself in it, and you're anchoring silently. You're anchoring so silently. You have here the 6 of fire. You have here the 6 of earth. All right. Wow, okay. All right. You have here the King of Fire, King of Wands energy, and you have here the Hierophant. There's another 5. So you do have here 5, 5. And then you have here 50. Oops, sorry, 50. So the 0 is obsolete. So you do have here 5, 5, 5 on the table. We talked about that earlier. You have here Call, Judgment, number 20. You have here 46, which is 10. This is Sap. Was rune. There's a rune right there in the middle. Impassioned. And you also have here the 3 of fire. Okay. All of this is really confirmation of the energy we channeled and what we talked about. Because the 6 of fire and the 6 of earth is talking to me about the energies that are moving. Sorry. Talking to me about the energies that are moving and then the energies that are going to settle. The energies that are going to be exchanged from the metaphysical and the physical are exchanging. The ancestral mutations are occurring, the transformations that are occurring interdimensionally and in alternate realities. Everything is shifting. Everything is also being exchanged. Okay, we didn't talk a lot about that, but it is coming out here in these cards right now, because this is talking to me about something that is life-giving here with the fire, something that has been recognized in the ethereal realms, energies that have been shifted in alternate realities, those energies that you are calling into your reality here to come into the space that you have anchored yourself into. Because you have anchored yourself into a new space where towers have fallen, you are anchoring yourself in the spaces between. You are claiming that you belong in this space. You have transformed so big, not only you, but your ancestors and energies and realities. So because you are now in this space claiming, making a declaration, judgment, that you belong here in this space right now. You belong. You're calling energies from the ethereal. You're calling energies from alternate realities to anchor into your physical world. 6 of Earth. They're being exchanged. You're exchanging energies between different realities. You outgrew energies in this world, in this reality, so you're sending it up in a hot air balloon. You're sending it up. I don't need this anymore. So it'll go. And then what you call forward, what you declare, energies that you need in the space that you have claimed your belongingness in, will come down and will anchor itself into the space that you claimed. That's what this is talking about. A lot of energy exchange here occurring. And the energies that are anchoring in is going to what? Is going to add to your growth. You're building a tower. You're building a tower. That's what the King of Fire passion is speaking to me about. That's what your passion is speaking to me about. You're building a tower. A tower of yours fell. Many of them fell. Interdimensionally, they all fell. Because you grew with this larger than life passion to rebuild something new for yourself. And so you did. And so you are. This King of Fire is engulfed in passion. You are engulfed in passion right now. You may be feeling inspired by so many different things. Inspired to grow your future. The Hierophant and the 3 of Fire. 3 of Wands energy. You're fueling the direction of this boat. Okay, you can even see the compass here. And you're fueling it with passion, with values, with thoughts, with spiritual energies, with everything that your soul is screaming. Okay? This is the direction that you are moving into. The direction that you want to move into. You have here the ripen rune, ripe, mature. This is number 50. And it's interesting because you have here something that is ripe and then you have the sap. Ripe and then sap. So it feels like something sweet is coming out of this. Something, it's like tangible evidence. Okay, you are going to be seeing, I don't necessarily like to use the word reward, because we don't grow for reward. We don't do this, to get that. So this feels like something tangible. This feels like the easiest way I can put it is like the tree has matured and now you're getting sap from the tree. There's so much energy and life. I want to say life in your now moment, life in your future. There's so much life there. It's like swelling up. Like I see it just swelling up, and it's pouring into your reality. So there is so much change, and you are now in this space because you declared that you belong there, where all these energies are going to be swimming and playing in it. This is the way I see it energetically. A lot of you, this is your purpose here with call. Okay, your purpose. I'm seeing from the year 2020 to 2021 have been like that. Those years were very, very critical for you, where a lot of this was leading you up to this moment here. Again, a lot of you, I know we talked about this very energetically and spiritually, because this is how I see energy. This could be anything in your life. I'm also getting this energy of like you're moving into a space that'll, and I just saw 222 right there. You're moving into a space that a lot of people fear to go. You're gonna talk about things that people don't feel comfortable talking about. You are going to provide a perspective to others that a lot of people couldn't take their vision to. It's just, again, it's like something stood in this space, it fell, and you are taking its place. And you are, again, it's like you're building the tower, and everyone is going to see it. I feel like there's going to be a lot of eyes on you. You're going to be protected. You are protected. You have here the helm of awe. It's the wheel shield. This is protection. It's number 36, which is 9. You could also be seeing a lot of 444. If you have a business that's going to grow, okay, it's going to ripen, it's going to mature, you're going to see sap, you're going to see money. Your passion is taking you further into your future. You're setting up legacies. You are setting up your children's future. Even if you have children and you're worried about that, I see that you're going to be setting up your kids like clutch. You're going to be setting them up nice, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing that here, okay? You're moving silently right now into this place, but when you emerge, when your tower is built, people can't help but notice you. You're gonna start to see the noise. You're going to see the noise, okay? You're going to see the energies and how they're swelling up into this space that you have taken over, okay? I mean, I keep talking about this tower, and look at the Hierophant. Look at the Hierophant. This is actually a yoga pose. The mountain, standing up tall like a mountain. You're going to be, like, you're unforgettable. You're going to make a really high impact in people's lives, Aries. You have made an impact in a lot of people's lives. Please know that, okay? This is what I have for your spiritual growth, okay? This is what I have for you. I am going to move into your love reading, okay? So for your love reading, we're going to be using this oracle deck here. Okay. I forget the name of it. Sorry. Okay, so for your love reading, I did pick up on the song London Bridge is Falling Down. There are some emotional disconnects, okay, and emotional connections that you have made, you know, romantically and even non-romantically, but those are temporary, okay? They're going to be rebuilt. I do see some reconnections happening, Aries, and I also see some new connections being formed, okay? So let's get some energies here. Yeah, okay. You have here serendipity, 18. Okay, 9 is a number that is also keeps coming out in your space, and 555. Okay, you have here peace, 23, which is 5. You have here mending, as we just talked about, which is 52, 7. You also have here observer, number 49, which is 13, I think. Yeah, 13. Okay. Okay, so immediately what came out is every time a person looks at the moon, they think of you. Because I'm getting this energy of like, you tell them when there's a full moon, you tell them when there's a new moon, when there's, you know, some astrological phenomenon going on, you tell this person about it, or you tell people about it, you tell your friends. Every time this person looks up at the moon, looks up at the sky, they think of you, is something that I am immediately getting. That's really cute. That's really cute. That's a message that wanted to come out immediately, okay? You bring a lot of peace to people's lives, okay? You bring a lot of peace to someone's life, okay? And that is the very purpose and the very reason why you are going to be reconnecting with someone, okay? Aries, you're going to be reconnecting with a very specific person here that's coming through, and that's exactly what I have in the channeled message, okay? There was an emotional disconnect, okay, but that's temporary. You're going to be reconnecting, okay? This is also mending relationships in your life. Again, this can be with your family, friends, okay, coworkers. You can expect a lot of emotional reconnections with people in your life, okay? Wow, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. A lot of people are going to benefit from reconnections, okay? A lot of reconnections are going to come in very swiftly for you, Aries, okay? And very specifically with this one person that we are picking up on for this group, okay? Serendipity is really interesting. Wow, look at this, between worlds, okay? We actually talked about between worlds. You are going to be, what did I say? You're finding belongingness in the spaces between worlds. That was in your spiritual growth message. I feel like Spirit's just confirming that message as we flow into your love reading. I could be picking up on the same group that came from the spiritual growth message and that group that we've channeled. But serendipity, okay? You could be experiencing a lot of synchronicities with this person that you're connected to here that's coming through in this energy reading. You could be seeing a lot of 999s. You could be like thinking about this person and they text you. They could be in your dreams. You're going to be experiencing a lot of serendipity and synchronicity, a lot of just magical moments with this person, okay, is something that I'm picking up on. I'm also getting like things may happen by chance, but it's not by chance. It's just like the universe kind of conspiring and bringing things together. You're entering there's the tower that we were also talking about. Towers of Truth was something that I channeled. I do feel like there was a very abrupt ending in this connection. You're entering a really lucky period. I'm now seeing the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Star. A lot of hope is being restored. Yeah, there's a Ton of Pentacles is in your energy. A lot. A really lucky period. in your romantic life and in your relationships, okay? There's a King of Wands again. Yeah, to be honest, I see you as a King of Wands energy right now. Okay, you are the King of Wands energy. You are coming in with a lot of passion. You know exactly what you want, when you want it, and how you want it, and you get it. Like that's your energy right now. You're calling a lot of things to you. There are a lot of changes in your life, as we talked about in your spiritual growth reading, and they're happening on all different levels and in different realities, okay? There's a lot of things that you are bringing in, including this connection that is being restored, okay? You're entering a really lucky time in your relationships, okay? In your connections. Yeah, Page of Cups. Definitely some kind of communication, an emotional communication, okay, is coming. Page of Cups, Four of Wands. I just keep hearing, don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Three of Cups. Wow. There's a really nice, there's the Judgment call. We had that in your spiritual growth reading as well. Again, a lot of serendipity and synchronicities happening between the two reasons. This is what you can expect with this person. You could be experiencing a lot of synchronicities leading up to this communication with the person and during the time that you are mending and have reconnected with this person, okay? So keep an eye out of the things that are around you and that are happening. All right. Yeah, there is that ending, death that we talked about. And the Seven of Cups, okay? Yeah, an abrupt ending. Okay. Okay, yeah, definitely. Wow, yeah, someone is definitely hot, like coming in hot. You have here the Ace of Swords, you have here the Lovers, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, love it. So, what did I say? You know what you want and you get it. This is the energy. Okay, you know what you want and you get it. You're gonna get it. Okay, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get what you want from this person. Okay, whatever it is that you're seeking with this person, whatever it is that you wish to gain from this relationship, whatever it is that you want to have, you are going to get it. Okay, and you're going to get it for peace of mind. Okay, you're going to get it for peace. Okay, whatever that may mean to you. If this is a relationship, if this is communication, if this is an apology, however that may be for you, whatever it is that you want, that's what you're going to get. Okay, and that's what this is talking to me about here. Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups. All right, I feel like, how do they want me to read this? Because the energy is like, it flip-flops. the energy flip-flops. So you could have dealt with that with this person, whether they were flippity-floppity, or that was you, okay? Someone here was definitely, they flipped and they flopped because they did not know what they wanted here with the Seven of Swords, okay? This could be you, this could be them. And that's why, like, it's interesting because usually in readings, the past will sit here and then the future, but the past is actually sitting here, and like someone's thoughts is sitting here, and then the present moment is sitting here. So like there's energy, the energy here in this reading there's a lot of movement, okay? And it's not quiet like your spiritual growth reading, it's very loud. Again, like someone's energy is really wants to be known here with the Knight of Wands. This could be your energy, but I also feel like it's them. It's their energy here with the Emperor. It can, like, man, maybe both of you are in this energy of, I know what I want to get it. You both want something from each other. You both want something from each other, and you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I feel like because both souls, like both hearts, want something from each other, the universe is helping to bring you two together for the soul purpose, okay? To get some more clarity out of it, to get some more clarity over the love that you have between the both of you. Okay, you're both going to get what you want out of this. Again, whatever that may look like for the both of you, okay? Where there was confusion in the past, it's going to be clear. So the way I'm seeing this is like someone looking at the Seven of Cups, not knowing which cup that they want to take and give. They don't know what thought that they have that they want to say. Like, they're going to finally pick one and give it to you, okay? And this is going to be exchanged, okay? So you're also in that energy as well. You're going to pick a thought, you're going to pick an emotion, you're going to take it, you're going to give it to the other person, okay? There's that exchange here happening. So where there was a lot of confusion, there's going to be some kind of clarity and communication, good news coming. News, okay? News. This news that's coming is coming in hot, all right? Is going to give you some kind of peace, okay? Give you, the both of you, some kind of peace and some kind of foundation, okay, for this connection, okay? It's going to give you peace and foundation in this connection, in this reconciliation, Three of Cups, reconciliation, reconnections, okay? Mending, all right? And this is exactly what someone is looking at, what it is that they're observing and what it is that they're looking for, all right? Because what happened in the past, again, because this energy here, the past, what happened in the past is that there was some kind of ending, but then you have the Eight of Wands. Because what? Endings are not just endings. There's always more, okay? Endings are not just endings, is what this energy is talking to me about. There's always something else. There's always a door that opens to what? To a new beginning. Eight of Wands, Six of Swords. When you guys reconnect, if you haven't reconnected already, the past is going to be in the present moment because it needs to be talked about. I do feel like that's why I'm seeing so much energy flip and flopping here from the past to the present to the future, because death is bringing in the past energy. Death is bringing it in so that it needs to be talked about, so that the past can finish, and then the Eight of Wands can proceed. Movement. The energy between the both of you, the love that you have between the both of you can move forward, can move on. Six of Swords. Move on to some kind of resolution, move on to some kind of peace of mind, okay? I'm going to get one here on the Seven of Swords, because this is, this is the past of someone not knowing what it is that they wanted. Four of Swords. So you have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords. That is 11. That is 11. Yeah, there it is. Nine of Swords. There's a Tower. Tower is the truth. I'm telling you, okay, this person or you took a lot of time, Four of Swords, in not doing anything. Four of Swords, they're laying down. They're not moving. They're sleeping. They're chilling. They don't want to make any action. So there was a lot of inaction in the connection that you guys had. Okay, because someone didn't know what they wanted. So they exited. They made an exit, taking whatever it is that they thought they needed to take with them for safety. This Seven of Swords is all about safety, safekeeping. I'm going to take my swords that I laid to rest with because this is what I feel safe. I feel safe. I feel safe not talking about it. I feel safe not giving my thoughts, expressing myself, emotions. Nope, I feel safe. Oh my God, I'm stressed. What is going on? Towers of Truth. Okay, we start back here. I got to talk about it. Do you see what I'm saying? This is how I see the energy. And then there's the Three of Pentacles. Just like how you had the Three of Cups. It's about together. It's about talking about it together, working through it together. That's why there's mending here. What's underneath that? Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. And then Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this to me, again, like your timeline with this person is interesting. You're going to be in the present with this person, talking about the past on how to move forward into the future with this person. That's what the Two of Pentacles is talking to me about. It's like juggling the energies from the past and the present with them, and what you can plant as sustainable and tangible energies for the future. And there's a star. Hope. What you hope to have in the future with this person. That's what I have. This is your love reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. I love you guys so very much. Until next time.